So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here.
Just like to send a special message to
Not made it look routine, but read it well.
Tony, everybody loves you and is thinking about you.
Bernardo Silva waiting in the middle. Decent idea. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Well, that's easy peasy for the keeper. Archie Gray. And Spurs showing good width. And he might be through here. Oh, it's a super save.
Well, I thought that was a goal, but he showed his quality there with a big save.
Well, a harmless effort when all is said and done. Doku. And a fine tackle. Jed Spence. On to Gray. Spence. Xavi Simons. Must take the lead here. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, great intensity. Wasted it really, didn't they?
Wasn't a very subtle intervention, was it? And that will be a caution.
Yeah, there's no way he's getting away with that one.
Just the challenge that was required. Confident attacking play. Very quick thinking there. Could catch them on the break. Opportunity it is. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep it quiet.
Well, here's the replay, and it's so impressive how quickly they go from back to front. And then when Haaland's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, the finish was never in doubt. He gets his head over the ball, and he just smashes it past the keeper.
And so the action continues. Will there be a response from Tottenham now? There needs to be. Have to close them down. And a tidy tackle.
Especially from that range.
Well, not the easiest of chances. Tightly marked, but not even close in the end. Spurs trying to use space to good effect. And the cross goes in. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. Teammates in the middle. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. And so it is, the first half story. A potentially... So back in business here, City with the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. And a change for Spurs at this juncture. Spurs get the advantage. He's in behind. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Archie Gray. Really good challenge. No, wasteful from Spurs. Trying to really get at the opposition here. Genuine chance. Wow, what a stop that was. He's driven in the corner. Could be threatening. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Well, the ball back with City here. This looks interesting. Real chance. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Trying to pick out a teammate. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Really important piece of last-ditch defending.
Oh, it's really good awareness there, wasn't it?
Well, it really was a stunning first-half performance by Erling Haaland. No two ways about that.
He's been the standout, the difference between the two teams. And at times he's been unplayable. The goals were clinical, and he just looks hungry for more.
Well, we're into the final half hour. The referee has decided to give the free-kick decision the way of City. Spurs to make a personnel switch now.
Finish in the end.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Archie Gray. Xavi Simons. It's with Porro. Spurs pushing forward with options available. Display. O'Reilly. Doku. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Hold on! And the post getting in the way. Can they cover up? Up a disappointing dead end.
Well, the woodwork just about keeping them in this. It has been chance after chance, though. You just think if they score another, you fear this could get ugly.
Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Well, but... Oh, chance! Now, room to roam for Spurs on the wing. And the counter-attack looks on. Spurs with the corner. Playing it in. Danger building. And still dangerous. And just like that, broken up. Pedro Porro. Spurs finding space on the flank. Good-looking ball. Did a good job of cutting it out. And they could eat into the lead. And quite simply, wide of the target. Doku. Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Jeremy Doku. Just the challenge that was required. Counter-attacking possibilities. And should have been so much more incisive.
Yeah, they did well to slow them down. Solid defending that.
Can he get one back? Not the cleanest of passages. And Spurs could be onto something. Foden. Oh, this looks useful. Well, that attack collapsed completely. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Gray. What can he do with it now? Well, Manchester City a little wasteful in possession. Xavi Simons. Jed Spence. Simons. Spence. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Gray. On the ball, Richarlison. This looks interesting. Pedro Porro. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, there's the final whistle, and Manchester City have come out on top in this game. Your verdict?
Well, I thought they deserved to win the game, didn't they? They played some really nice stuff. I thought they dominated the midfield area, and the work rate was excellent. It's a great result, that.
And cutting it out. Keeper could be in trouble. Well, the sheer audacity to chip it like that. And he's made headway. And it's gone in. Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it. And he might be through here. Oh, it's a super save.
Well, I thought that was a goal, but he showed his quality there with a big save.
Could catch them on the break. Easy save to make.
Yeah, he needed to be really sharp there, didn't he? Especially from that range.
Trying to really get at the opposition here. Genuine chance. Well, what a stop that was. Real chance. My goodness, that save, fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Haaland. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal.